Good morning, everybody. Good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm going to do a review on a new chapter of One Piece, which is chapter 772. Now, this chapter right here, nothing much really happened. In other cases, I mean, just a little progression with the war and fight in Dressrosa. So, if anything else, I'd like to get started right away. I know this chapter might have came out many hours ago, but I fell asleep a little early or fell asleep a little bit late, since I was really tired and so forth. And yeah, so okay, let's just get started. At the beginning, we see to it that Kyros is fighting Diamante, and so far we see to it that he is starting to struggle a bit since Rebecca's right here, and he's told Diamante, like, now that he has his human body, he's not going to allow Rebecca to use a sword ever again. Then we see a scene where Cavendish and Bartolomeo are talking to each other, and so far Cavendish tells Bartolomeo, let me in the freaking barrier right now. He goes like, no way, if I put down this barrier, Robin would be in danger. I'm thinking about mine, oh dear me, you know. And we see to it that Cavendish managed to get inside the barrier, you know, and then we see that Robin's like running up stairs using her powers, such as her feet, to keep going, you know. And I think she was about to get targeted, but thanks to Bartolomeo's help, she managed to be safe. And she gives a little wink to Bartolomeo. He goes like, oh my gosh, I got a wink, I don't mind being a slave now or something. I don't know, I don't even remember the text bubble, but it's really, that was funny. I'm like, what the heck, Bartolomeo? And we see to it that Gladius tells Dellinger to go and hurry, go after Robin right now. He has to deal with these two idiots. However, Dellinger is stopped by another guy who stretches his arms. It's the strange old guy who has this explosive power. I don't know what his name is. I forgot. But I remember he was in the tournament. He gets knocked out there. So that's the only thing I can tell you. However, Dellinger finds him like really persistent and tells him to die since he has a hole in his stomach. Or I don't know. But he says, like, I'm not going to give up that easily yet. So Dellinger therefore takes off his hat, and then he bites the guy, and he gets knocked out unconscious. And so far we see to it that he's actually one of the fighting fish descendants, I believe. I don't know, but just by looking at his eyes and what he says in the text bubble, yeah. And therefore Dellinger was about to like go on. However, we see to it that Cavendish, or Cabbage in other words, that Luffy calls him, goes to Hakuba form, which is not a good sign because he will slice. It's like, if you guys know what Hakuba did like many chapters back, then you will know what kind of hell he could be when he's really in that form, which is not a good sign. So if anything else, yeah, and it ends right there, so I don't know what to expect. This chapter is, I believe, if I remember correctly, this chapter might have been longer than the last chapter. If I remember correctly, it was like short as heck. Thank goodness this one's a little longer. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think there's much I can really say or talk about right now. So I'll end my review right here. I'm sorry for this to come late. Expect my next review to come up in about like 30 minutes to 60 minutes, because right now like I have a lot to catch up and a lot to explain. So yeah, expect that one up soon. So I'll end my review right here. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you on my next video. Later. Peace out. Bye bye.